This video explains how to perform a sales transaction using the Square application for items being sold at the Susquehanna Folk Festival. We start by selecting the Square application on the screen. And at the upper left-hand side, making sure that the library is selected. As you scroll down, you will see all the various artists that will be selling merchandise at the festival. If you continue to scroll, you'll see the individual items that those artists will be selling, but our main concern at this point will just be the artists themselves. We have two views of the artist. One is the library view that you're looking at right now. The other one is, if you select favorites at the top, gives you more of a block diagram showing all the various artists. For our example, we're going to select the Chris Matthews performer, which is in the upper row in the middle. And by selecting that, you'll now present it with a list of all the various items that the Chris Matthews will be selling at the festival. Each one of these, in this particular case, is a CD, and each one of this are albums, and each one of them have multiple versions that album can be purchased in. As an example, we'll take the first album, which is A Lessons Learned, and select on that. And what you see at this point is two ways that album can be purchased. One is the digital download for $12 can be selected, and the other is the CD for $15. In addition to that, you'll see below that there's a quantity that will default to 1. In our example, I'm going to select the CD for $15, and then I'm going to select the Add button at the upper right-hand side. At this point, you will notice on the right-hand side showing all the information that is currently available on the current sale. Again, I'm going to go into the Chris Matthews, and I'm going to select a different album, in this case, Glimmer. And in this instance, I'm going to select the digital download version and hit the Add button. We now come back to our current sales information on the right-hand side, showing that I have selected two different albums, and one is in CD format and the other one is in digital format. Now, some performers offer a discount when there's multiple items being sold. In that case, you would select the Add Discount, which is located right under the Glimmer digital entry on the current sale. And this allows you to select a discount, in this case, either a $5 discount or a $10 discount. In our example, we are not going to do a discount. At this point, the customer has finished selecting the items that they were planning to buy for this current sale, and we will select the Charge button at the lower right-hand side. This presents a screen that allows us to close out this particular sale and allows two different methods for paying for the items being purchased. The first line shows you various values for cash. In this case, the total amount that is due is $25, although the customer might give you a larger amount of money in which you would have to do change. In that case, you would either select the 30 or 40 or another custom amount by hitting the custom button. By doing this, the system will let you know how much change is due to that customer based on the price of the current sale. And in the case, the other method that we use for performing the sale is the use of a credit card. Each laptop will have a Square reader dedicated to that particular device, and the customer can either use the touch portion of their credit card, or they can actually insert it to be used as a chip reader. In those cases, once the credit card has gone through, then it will take you to a receipt page for closing out the sale. In our example, I'm going to select the $25 cash payment that the customer would have given me, which covers the full amount of that particular sale. We're now presented with a screen that shows a couple options for giving the customer a receipt. The bottom option is to do no receipt at all, or you are allowed, or the system will send a receipt via email or via text to that particular customer. In our example, I'm going to select the email. At this point, you would have the customer or yourself enter a valid email address that the customer would like to have this receipt delivered to, and hit the send receipt button. This closes out that particular sale, and the email will be sent to the account, the email account that was typed in. At this point, you would go up to the very top and hit the new sale button, which takes you back to the beginning, and you can perform your next sale with your next customer.